And we will always remember that smile. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said in a statement, "Nobody loved football more than Coach. He was football. He was an incredible sounding board to me and so many others. There will never be another John Madden, and we will forever be indebted to him for all he did to make football and the NFL what it is today." And Vin Scully said, "I was saddened to hear about the passing of John Madden at age 85. One of the all-time greats, he showed me the ropes during our brief football partnership. He was always kind and delightful. He can now join his former partner, Pat Summerall, in calling Super Bowls in heaven." Brett Favre added, "We lost a larger-than-life legend in John Madden. My career was narrated by Coach, one of the best in the game. I'll always remember our pregame meetings when we laughed and talked about anything but football. I'll miss my dear friend. Love and prayers to Virginia and the family." And LeBron James had this to say, "Rest in paradise to the GOAT, John Madden. Your legacy will continue to live on." I want to bring back in our guys. And Rob Ninkovich, I'll start with you. When you think of John Madden, what comes to mind for you?
My childhood, and being a young kid and having dreams and aspirations of maybe one day being a professional athlete and playing football. And John Madden was a big part of that, watching every Super Bowl, and it just brings joy to me to think back on when I was a kid with all those big dreams. And John Madden was a big part of that, and all the Little Giants. He was in all these different things. The annexation of Puerto Rico, and he was breaking it down in that movie. Just all the little things that. On Christmas Day, I watched this documentary that's actually very tremendous, a great documentary, and you don't realize it because I was a kid, but all the things that he had his hands in. So it's really a celebration of his legacy, and it's sad to hear that he has passed.
Yeah, Dominique Foxworth, we have so many generations that John Madden is a part of their life. What did he mean to your life, especially in the game of football?
Oh, yeah, he was the voice of football when I was growing up in the 90s, and I think it's just incredible that it's kind of amazing to me that he has the best winning percentage of any coach, and he also won a Super Bowl, but that's the thing he's least known for. Like, if you say John Madden to my 8-year-old son, he just got Madden for Christmas. He's going to think John Madden is the football game guy, is the video game guy. And if you say John Madden to me or somebody slightly older than me, then John Madden is the broadcaster who then became the video game guy. And that's not even to get into the fact that he was an outstanding coach for the Raiders. So, that is amazing to me when we just listened to that piece that just jumped out to me, that he's had 3 kind of Hall of Fame worthy endeavors, and that's more than anybody, more than most. Obviously, most of us don't even have one. So John Madden was a tremendous asset to the game of football, and he was great for all of us growing up, watching and listening to him call games, and also going at it with my friends and my brother. And it just reminds me so much of college, just sitting in a dorm room, going at it with guys in the game. And then when you finally get in the game, there's a whole nother experience. So what John Madden means to me is it is football. It's everything.
Dan Graziano, he had an impact on so many different people across the football landscape and in the football world. Tell us about what you think about John Madden.
Well, I think a big part of being a sports fan is the connectivity through generations, right? How one passes it down to the next. And he was, to a large extent, connective tissue, right? I'm older than these two guys. I remember his Miller Lite commercials. I remember him as a broadcaster. You'd gather around a TV to watch some lousy Lions game on Thanksgiving because he was going to make it entertaining. And then the video game, I played early versions of that video game, so now I play it with my 15-year-old son, the current version. And he told me last night after this news broke, he said, until tonight I never even realized he was a coach. And he said, until a couple of years ago, I never even knew he was a person. I thought that was just the name on the box of the video game. So I think what's amazing is he'll live on in that way forever. But you have a guy that meant something significant to multiple different generations of football fans, and I think that's quite an accomplishment.
It's incredible. And it always struck me on Thanksgiving. We'd all sit down, my family, and, some people like football, some people could care less. But he was the one guy who made it accessible to everyone. It didn't matter if you love football, you like football, you can kind of give or take it. You would watch him, And he would make it so entertaining, so accessible, never talk down to you, always make it like he's talking to a friend about something he loves. You were drawn in by his passion. That was his gift, and he gave it to so many millions around the world. And we are certainly sad to see him go, but his legacy will live on forever. Guys, thanks so much.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.